Good evening, ladies. This is Diane Tuggle from the Happy Scrapbooker, and I'm here tonight to do a series of cards with you using an online exclusive called Impressions of Bloom. So this is the first card in the series that we did, and the video will say number 1. And the second card is going to be this card, and that's the one we're going to be doing tonight. This is the third card, and this is the fourth. So it makes a really pretty set. It'd be a nice set to do in duplicate and send to someone as a gift. The papers that I'm going to be using, we'll be using a couple of the new colors. So this is May 2025, and 2 of the new colors. One is Secret Sea, which is a very dark navy blue, and that's the ink I'm also using for sentiments. And then we'll be using Strawberry Slush, which I just love that color. Crumb Cake, Very Vanilla, White, and Bubble Bath. And it makes just beautiful combination. It's very soft looking cards. So that's going to be what we're going to be doing. I'll put these other ones away, and we've already done that one. So this card does not take a lot to do. We also are using the same sentiments from, what's it called? More Messages, which is one great big stamp set. And then you stamp it all. Let me show you one. You just stamp it one time, and then there is a die that fits it. And I think it goes like that, and you run it through your die cutting machine. I've stamped several of them in different colors, and I put them all in a little tray here, so I have all different colors of sentiments, so when I need them, they're there. I do save these little scraps that I cut off of things to do sentiments on also. I don't throw much paper away, I use it all. So for this one, the stamping was pre-done for that sentiment with that stamp set I just showed you, and gets cut out and looks like this. Time to Celebrate. So we'll be needing that. We will, I'm dropping everything here, be needing a top folding card base. So this is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, top folding. You're going to need a layer, a matte layer of Bubble Bath, and that is 1/8 of an inch smaller, so that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, I believe it is. Anyway, I will measure it and have it in the description box. It's just 1/8 of an inch smaller, so it's a real narrow edge around there. So that's your first mat. Let's see if I can get it on straighter this time. This one I got a little off. And that does look better. Okay, and then your next mat is just white cardstock, but I have run it through an embossing folder. So the embossing folder I used is a 3D embossing folder, and it's called Exposed Brick. So it gives this really pretty texture. And we're going to put that down next. And that just, you center it, and you should have a nice even border around the edge. Give that a minute to set up. So then the next thing I did, I cut, this is called linked together dies, and it's a like lattice work. So I cut that out of white. I then cut, and here it is, cut out. Yeah, there it is. So I love that linked together set. I then cut out a white piece just to back it. So I'm going to glue that onto that. And hopefully I can get this glue out of this thing. Yay, it's coming out. It's a real fine line of glue, and I don't need a whole lot of glue since the space, the real estate of this die is really tiny. Teeny tiny. I'm not going over every line, but some in the middle and most of them on the edge. And I'm just going to center this on the white. Try to make it straight and press it down. Make sure it adheres real well. So then I took a piece of Secret C and backed it for another little tiny border. So we'll glue that together. We don't need a tiny nozzle, we can use this. So it's a lot of layers in the middle, but it lays good and flat. Okay. So then this just goes in the center. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. That exposed brick embossing folder is really pretty. A lot of detail. So then this die set has several of these standalone greenery dies, and my greenery is not green, it's pecan pie. So we're going, no, it's not pecan pie, it's crumb cake. Names. We're going to go ahead and put some of these leaves down. Come on. I think I need to put some more glue in this thing. Come on out. If you hear a really loud noise, we're fixing to have a storm. I don't know if it's going to thunder or if it's just going to pour down rain. I have my window open, so you'll hear it if it comes. There we go. So there's one set of leaves. And the other one I'm going to use is this one, I think. It's not exactly the same as I did on the first one, but it'll work. It was in my little tray of die cuts, so it will work just fine. I'm gonna put that down. Press it into the paper. That one needs a little glue under it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put that lid back on this glue thing. And the lid, now we're getting ready to use that. So then, the flower for this one, I'm using the Impressions of Bloom. I'm using this die right here. And then for the little flowers, I'm going back to this linked together, and you see these little daisies right here. I'm using those for the centers. So you wouldn't have to, you could use the round centers to come with the big set. We're gonna alternate colors, and we're just gonna glue them down flat. So I'm gonna put that one lower. Let it get a grip on the paper. And this one, we're gonna raise it just a little bit. See if I have space for this. Oh yeah, I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there before I make a mistake. Leave it off. So ladies, I have a private Facebook group called the Happy Scrapbooker. So hang off the edge here. And I'm having a contest to the end of May 2025. Join my Facebook group. You have to ask to join. Look for the posts, and there's several of them that say challenge, and it has this beautiful stamp set and dies pictured in it, and some artwork, and it tells the rules. The rules are to make a fun fold card using a spring theme and using Stampin' Up! Products. They can be retired Stampin' Up! Products. And then going to the trouble of making a card and submitting it, I'll be sending you free a package of Stampin' Dimensionals. Right now I think I have 14 people in the drawing so far, and it will be at the end of the month. So I hope you'll join the challenge, join the Facebook group, and love to have you there. And if you need a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I can help you out. So there's that one. I'm gonna go ahead and, whoops. So I'm just alternating colors on the flowers. And then we have, where's my little tray of flowers? There it is. I have two of the little daisies. And I'm just going to alternate the petals. And I'm going to put it right here at the top of this. It moved just a little. Do we need to tuck something under there? I don't think it needs it. Where's my tray? There it is. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be adding to give it a little sparkle are my rhinestones. So I'm just going to add them in the center of the flowers. Put this over here. And there's 1, 2. Oops, I forgot something, didn't I? So that, I did, I forgot the little tiny florals. So this die right here cuts 3, and you have 2 of them, so 6 little tiny flowers. And in the middle, let me take this one out. Right there. Almost messed it up. The little details are important. So we need 2 of the light pink ones. There's 1. And there's another one. Dot and dot. Where'd the other one go? I had it right there. Things can disappear so fast. And there's another one, yay. It's probably stuck on my scissors or bottle or something. We'll try putting these back on. The rhinestone goes right in the middle of that teeny tiny little flower. So there you go. I think it's very elegant. And that's the second card in the series. So this was the first and this was the second. And there are 2 more. And we will do them tomorrow, and I'll link excuse me, I will link them all together. This is 3 and this is 4. So thanks for watching, ladies. Check out my Facebook page. I'll be happy to help you with any shopping you need done. All the links will be in the description box, and have a great evening.